This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Interest in gardening is really sprouting in Butler Township. We have that story plus election coverage next. Welcome one and all, and thank you so much for making some time for us today at SSPTV. I'm Ken Carr with your local information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The latest COVID-19 figures from the State Department of Health show 511 new cases statewide, bringing the total to 73,405. In Luzerne County, there were 16 new cases reported. Schuylkill County had 3 new cases, and Carbon County dropped 2 cases from their total. Now some news from the State Department of Education. PDE announced today that elementary and secondary schools in the yellow and green phases may resume in-person instruction and activities beginning July 1st under a phased reopening approach. Schools must first develop a health and safety plan based on CDC guidelines. Post-secondary schools in the yellow and green phases can resume in-person instruction effective June 5th and following the development of a health and safety plan. For full details on this, go to our Facebook page. In past elections, winners were unofficially predicted on election night, but because of COVID-19, the 2020 primary was anything but normal. For the very first time, Sam Lassant and political analysts Mike DeCosmo, Rick Morelli, Charles McElwee, and State Representative Tara Toohill provided their commentary from their homes via Zoom. Luzerne County Manager David Pedri explained how the day went.
It was an extremely busy day, and but I do want to say that thanks to the hard work of the people of the Election Bureau, it was not the perfect election. Obviously, that was not a height that we could not reach, but it went as well as possible. Let's face it, to the challenges that we have had here. I mean, you're looking at, this is the first time we've ever had paper ballots. You look at, this is the first time we've ever had mail-in ballots. This is the first time we had to consolidate places. All these different things had to happen in the middle of a pandemic. With all these factors in play, I think we did a pretty good job.
One hotly contested race involved 6 candidates vying for the Republican nomination for the 8th Congressional District. While numbers may change, our media partner, the Standard Speaker, was reporting a narrow race between Jim Bognett and Teddy Daniels, with Bognett up by about 400 votes. In the 9th Congressional District, Democrats Laura Quick and Gary Wegman were also in a tight race. In the 123rd Legislative District, the Standard Speaker is reporting that Tim Twardzik appears the unofficial winner for the Republican nomination. Twardzik and John Leschko are vying for the seat held by retiring longtime state representative Neil Goodman. The winner faces Democrat Peter Simmons in November. For the latest updates, you can check our Facebook page and you can visit our media partner at standardspeaker.com. Hazleton was the scene of a protest over the death of a Minnesota man. The group held signs that read "Stand Up for Justice" and "Black Lives Matter" as traffic passed by them at the intersection of Church and 15th Streets in the city yesterday. The protesters joined with groups across the country who are outraged by the death of George Floyd.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Let's take a moment before the weather forecast to appreciate the class of 2020 in our area. Congratulations to all the seniors. This tribute is outside of the administration building in the Hazleton Area School District. And now our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low of 60 degrees. Thursday, there's a 20% chance of showers after 2 p.m., partly sunny, high of 80 degrees. 40% chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm at night, mostly cloudy, low of 62. Back up to 80 on Friday with a 50% chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm, partly sunny skies. And then on Friday night, 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy with a low of 64 degrees. Saturday, 30% chance of showers after 9 a.m., partly sunny with a high of 79. Saturday night, 30% chance of showers before 9 p.m., mostly clear with a low of 54. Sunday, we have a high of 71 with sunny skies, and Sunday night, mostly clear with a low of 49 degrees. In other news, the Butler Township Community Garden is blossoming this year with a bunch of people taking to the soil. One of the garden's founders, Krista Schneider, tells our Lisa Sugart how you can start planting.
I know that this has been a really good year for interest in the community garden. I think there's only 2 plots left out of 90. So, they went quick this year. There's an interest. People just want to have food security. Costs are going up, not only for meat, but also for produce. People want to know where their food's coming from. They want low touch, as few people as possible to interact with their food. So it's popular for a lot of reasons, not to mention, people have extra time on their hands.
Absolutely. Now, the Butler Township Community Garden, if somebody's not familiar with that, they can get a piece of ground there to do gardening, especially if you don't have room at your own house or you're in an apartment.
Yeah, and a lot of people too, they just have shade, or they don't have a fence up. The community garden has a nice high fence, a deer fence. It's like I said, it has 90 plots. It has a shed for, to store your tools. It has just a nice community of gardeners, a lot of people willing to, share their expertise and tips and techniques. And it's a nice little community there. It's wide open. It's almost an acre and a half. So you don't have to worry about running into anybody. And it's just a pretty place. It's right behind the Little League field in Drums. I should also mention a portion of the garden we've dedicated to what's called the Growing Markets program, which is a little bit of an ag entrepreneurship opportunity for people who want to scale it up and grow food to sell. And we've been running that for probably the last 8 years. I actually ran it for a year or two. It's a great learning experience, and it's an opportunity for people to start a business, growing vegetables and selling them.
For more information, you can visit the Butler Township Community Garden Facebook page, or you can visit the website digclds.org and click on Butler Township Community Garden. A run is coming up to help an organization that assists visually impaired and blind members of our community. We'll tell you about it next. And in sports, the Hazleton area softball team says goodbye to 4 seniors who helped guide them to 2 trips to the state championship game.
Hello everyone, this is John Eric Pola giving you an update on information in your community. SSPTV will be broadcasting a Mass on Saturday at 3 p.m., 5 p.m., and 7:30 p.m. The broadcast will also be on Sunday at 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 6:30 p.m., and it will also be up on the SSPTV YouTube channel. For more community information like this, you can go to the SSPTV News Facebook page. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Marilyn J. Birchfield, age 96, of Cybertsville. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Online condolences can be made at harmonfuneral.com. Barbara Betty Caulucci of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Firo Funeral Home. Helen L. Hoffman, age 87, of Drums. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home in Drums. Online condolences can be made at harmonfuneral.com. Eleanor A. Margle, age 97, of Weston. Services were previously held under the Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen. Online condolences can be made at harmonfuneral.com. Joseph R. Panzarella, age 71, of Drums. No services are planned at this time. The Butler Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home is assisting the family. Online condolences can be made at khfuneralhomes.com. And Lisa Stewart of Hazleton, the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home, will announce their arrangements. Today's obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.